Hello YouTube. Well, here it is. I need some music like 2001 A Space Odyssey or something like that, but since we can't play any of that, and trust me, you don't want to ever hear me sing or attempt to, so we'll just pretend you're hearing great music in the background. Ta-da! Of course, being polished, it's almost impossible to hold on to it, but here's what it looks like. Mr. Funky, let me know what you think. I hope you like that. And what we did after our last installment was, of course the phone always rings when you're doing a video. I hand sanded it, and as soon as I was done with one grit, what you kind of got to do is you know, let's say for instance we're on our 340 grit, the one that you saw me start with. When I go to the next grit, which in this case was about 600, I think, or 400, excuse me, you'll very quickly get everything looking good up on that next grit, but you want to keep sanding for a while, because what will happen is you won't get all the scratches. It'll look like it, but you won't get all the scratches out from the previous sanding. So what you need to do is, you know, sand a good 10 minutes on each side, longer than you think you have to, and that'll probably be about right. Move on to the next grit, and once you get up to about 1200 grit, what I like to do, you know, I was using the Windex as a lubricant. Well, I do that when I first start out with that grit, but as the paper wears, then I let it go ahead and dry out and clog up and just keep sanding on it, and that lessens those scratches to go to the next grit. And then I end up at about 2500. Then I go downstairs and buff. I didn't show you that on purpose, and the reason I didn't is I've been doing it a lot of years. I don't consider the way that I buff to be safe enough for people that haven't done this to show them. I wouldn't want them to copy it. And I'm not, you know, trust me, I'm not no fantastic knife maker. I'm not trying to make out like it's some big secret or something like that. It's just I really don't want you copying me on the way I buff. It can be dangerous. I really concentrate when I buff, and however you do it, you need to too. For getting down in these little areas, Dremel with the real fine drums is extremely helpful once you leave the big drum that I showed you on the drill. And then along the back I use 3M sanding belts, and I have a 1x42 sander that I pretty much use just for that, and they really work nice. Now you can get them for the little 1x30 grinders, the cheap ones, and they work so well for so many things. I would recommend anybody get them. I'd get the coarsest one, a medium one, and then a fine one, or maybe the coarsest one, skip the next one, get a medium, and then I think there's like a medium fine and a fine, however it is. Get the bottom two, the top one, and you can really get some nice finishes in a hurry. So I will try to get this in the mail to you as soon as I can. I've got some stuff going tomorrow. I will try hard to get it out tomorrow, but I'm not going to promise it. I know I can't today, but I'll try my best. But certainly the day after, this will be in the mail back to you, and I'll shoot you the tracking and all that. But hopefully, boy, I hope this is showing up decent. I never know what this camera is focusing on, and the screen is too small. I think what I'm going to try to do is, when I shoot a video, is hook the output to a computer screen so I can at least see if this thing is focusing or not. But let me cut this off. I didn't want it to go too long, and I'll go ahead and take a look at this, download it. Hopefully it's good enough, and I'll talk to y'all later.